Man. It shouldn't have been this way at all. This should have been what been considered probably the one of the biggest nights the WWE has ever had. You had in November, let's go to November. You had Randy Orton returning. Then CM Punk surprised the industry and returned himself after 10 years. Then the road to WrestleMania seemed to be possibly the biggest we ever seen since the Attitude Era. Everything was clicking. You had Seth and CM Punk. You had Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Punk and Drew McIntyre. You had Gunther holding down the IC crown. The feud with the Imperium and the New Day. You had AJ Styles returning. Like, good God. You had so many layers to go with this. And then you had The Rock coming in, throwing his name in the hat. Then you had Brock Lesnar returning. This was shaping up to be probably the biggest WrestleMania season ever. Oh, didn't I mention business was booming? WWE signs a 10-year, $5 billion deal with Netflix for Monday Night Raw. Then The Rock shocks the world and signs with Endeavor as a real head of the table. Man, you can't go nowhere but up, right? All of a sudden, more money, more problems. Things started to turn left. One of their main stars and champion, Seth Rollins, injures his leg on Monday Night Raw and now possibly could miss WrestleMania 40. So that messed up plans. But little did the world know that Vince McMahon past was going to come back to haunt not only him, but also put a black eye in what could be considered a spectacular event. Now, see, these new disturbing accusations of Vince McMahon took the world by storm, and it seemingly overshadowed the progress that the company was making. Sponsors threatened to pull out, so they had to throw Vince McMahon out the whip. Now, due to alleged involvement of this scenario, they had to pull Brock Lesnar, one of their biggest draws, off the event. But watching the event last night, it just something felt off, man. Like, the crowd wasn't really excited about a lot. The women's event was great. It had its surprises with Jade, the TNA Knockouts champ, and it was paced very well. It was booked really well. But the rest of the event, for the most part, from the Fatal 4, the Royal Rumble itself, it didn't seem booked right. It started off great with the Rumble itself with Jay and Jimmy, but it lacked star power, serious star power. It lacked surprises. It lacked unpredictability because people already had their picks. They either had Punk or Cody winning it. That's all you hear in every podcast. Punk or Cody. See, the WWE, they never do a great job of making other contenders look like they have a legit, real shot at winning. And you can see it in the podcast. Oh, it could be Cody Rhodes winning, Punk winning the Chamber, Punk winning the Rumble, Cody winning the Chamber. It stopped with just those two. And I believe that played a key role in people not really being more so able to predict the outcome. Because back in the day when we started watching this shit, we thought anyone could have a chance. You look at the 1992 Rumble, we didn't think Ric Flair was going to win it. It was so many, everybody was so booked strongly that anybody, niggas thought Haku was going to win this shit. You know what I mean? But you know what? Being able to predict the outcome today, everybody loves the dirt sheets every single. We ain't had no dirt sheets then because dirt sheets was leaking out scripts, who produced the match. Y'all some spoiling motherfuckers, man. But you know what? They should have did this. They should have fucked with people like this. What they should have done, they should have pulled an audible and have someone that they least expect win the Rumble for once. That way you could build a star. And you know who I would have picked to win this thing? I would have picked Jey Uso. Why? Because it started with, the bloodline shit started with Jey, and it should end with Jey. Now, they could figure out ways of incorporating Cody and have Cody probably still win the match, finishing his story, but then it throws a monkey wrench, and it don't come across as so predictable. Have Cody, Roman, and Jey in a three-way. Make the shit unpredictable for once. Like, we didn't expect Chris Benoit to win it back then, and he win it. Make this thing unpredictable. Now, I love the Braun Breaker cat. Braun Breaker is raw, but they fucked him up by having him eliminated by Dominic. This dude should have been beasting to at least to be on the top 4. That kid is ready. But then they mess up Sami Zayn and bring him back at number 30. And it's crazy how you look back last year. Sami Zayn was the biggest cat in the company. And now they bring him back and he gets booed. Crazy, huh? But see, afterwards, Cody wins the Rumble in a predictable fashion. And the big story here is the media scrum where wrestlers get to talk to the press. They asked Cody about Triple H, and Cody proved that he's good for this job, man. He's the perfect babyface front man for the company. He answered that shit so smooth. Damn. Even Triple H, on the other hand, he just flat out deflected. Like, look, man, I ain't looking no lawyer sheets. I ain't looking no transcript. I ain't seen nothing. Just focus on the night. I ain't answering shit. That's basically what he said. But you gotta look at it like this. What do you want him to even say? People want to so-called hang everybody in the business, but then you don't have no business. Everybody want to get on this phony outrage bullshit. Yeah, we should get Triple H out of there and get Stephanie out of there. But I didn't even prove. Then you look on this page, you see people literally trying to pin this man into a predator mode because he's taking pictures with the divas, not knowing that he's done this since 2015. I'm like, y'all wrestling fans are weirdos. It's never been a problem before, so why now? Plus, the man was fighting for his own life. He had his own family to look out for. He and Vince been locking horns for the decade for power, and he had his own thing going. You think he ain't focused on this weird shit Vince was probably doing? People got to stop, man. But that's the reason why the Royal Rumble was overshadowed. And CM Punk need to work on his cardio, man, because it's like this dude was literally sucking wind. I told y'all months ago, he can't run with these dudes. He can't run with these paces at age of 45 like that. He is not the workhorse that we saw in 2012, 2013. That guy is gone. And it showed it last night. Now, it's crazy how he did a decent job against Samoa Joe at the pay-per-view in UK. But here, he looked tired as shit. But I told y'all, man, it's a different beast now. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, man. Subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.